What's going on YouTube? Keith Moore Jr. here, and for today's video I'm going to be revealing the results of my MRI for you all. This is the paperwork that's going to tell me what is wrong with my bicep. So for those of you all who are new to my channel, welcome. On April 16th, I was working out at the gym. I had hit legs. At the end of my workout, I wanted to record an Instagram reel. So I did some sets of preacher curls. And on my last set that I was doing, just for Instagram reel, on the eccentric part of the movement, I felt 2 cracks right here in this area. And I had pain. I tried to pick up a 5-pound dumbbell. It hurt a lot. I tried to, when I got home, I have, power rack here. Tried to do some pull-ups. I could do a couple, but the pain was excruciating. So right then I knew that it was something serious because 1, I know my body, and 2, I had started to watch videos and I was pretty sure it was probably a bicep tear, but my bicep didn't like coil up or coil down or anything. So I wasn't certain. So I got the x-ray the next day. I went to urgent care, and then I got an MRI last Friday. I got the MRI and I went and picked up my results, and we're going to see what my injury is. And I'm ready for whatever, but I would be lying if I said I wasn't bummed out. And the main reason I'm bummed out is because I have been going hard, cutting down, getting super lean, because that weekend when I got injured, I was going to be taking pictures for my website that's coming out. So that day when I got injured, I actually still went to the gym later that evening to take pictures for my website, and my wife took the pictures for me. I couldn't do everything I wanted to do because obviously I couldn't curl dumbbells and stuff like that. I couldn't really do a pull-up, so I had to hang from the pull-up bar. But we still made it work. But it just sucks because I had really been looking forward to that, photo shoot that I was going to be doing for my website. Now my website will still be coming out. It's being worked on now. And I guess once we find out what the injury is, what the healing time is, then I can add more pics over time. But I still got a good start with it. So stay tuned for that. And I do hope you all support the website. So with the MRI, I am just going to read the impression to you all, which is basically telling me what the injury is. All right, so for the impression, it is near full thickness tear of distal biceps tendon about 2 to 3 centimeters from the radial tuberosity attachment site. Okay. Go to page 2. So have a tear of my distal bicep tendon like I thought. So the YouTube videos did come in handy. I watched Micro Sheet's video on his injury. He hurt his boxing last year. And then I also saw Bounty Tank, who's also really big in the fitness industry. He tore his boxing as well. So I guess it's a common injury. I learned that recently as I started looking up different people who are saying that, it's a common injury, especially after the age of 30. But you don't realize something is a common injury until you actually get injured from doing it. And then, more impressions, great. Mild to moderate common extensor I almost said tendonitis, but it's tendinopathy, likely represent lateral epicondylitis. these are like words that I would have had to spell back when I was doing a spelling bee. So I'm not even gonna pretend like I know what that means. When I go see the orthopedic surgeon, I will find out what that means. And then there's one more note here that is small joint effusion. So I am guessing that I will have to have surgery. So yeah, I'll be setting up some time to meet with the orthopedic surgeon to, you know, go ahead and get the show on the road if I have to have surgery, which, I mean, I'm pretty sure that I have to have surgery. And, you know, one thing about me with being active and stuff, I want to go the route that is going to help me make a full recovery, no matter how long that takes. I'm 32 years old, so I don't want to, you know, take a route to where I will only be able to get back some range of motion or I'll lose strength. I don't want to go down that route, so I'm assuming I have to have surgery. But you know, after I have my appointment with the orthopedic surgeon, I will let you all know the results of that and what the surgeon says. And then, yeah, we're going to, you know, get started with the road to recovery. You know, like I said earlier, I would be lying if I told you all I wasn't disappointed. But, you know, I said this in a previous video. It's very important for me to focus on mental health right now. So although I'm not able to train upper body, I'm only able to train lower body. I do have to make a conscious effort to, you know, get back to meditating daily, just because you never know when injuries are going to happen, especially when you're training hard. And I wasn't necessarily training the smartest. So this could have came from overtraining. You know, who knows what it came from. I can easily go back and try to pinpoint different things. Like, I shouldn't have, you know, went and did curls after hitting legs just for Instagram reels. Or I think this was like my third day in a row doing something related to arms, because I have been doing calisthenics like every day. So it's a lot of different things. So, you know, be smart with your training. But if I do need surgery, I will be doing a playlist on that for you all to, you know, keep up with my journey, see how I progress, and hopefully this does not happen to any of you. But if it does happen, then you will have a reference to follow along with to kind of see what the road to recovery is if surgery is required. So, yeah, that's what we have. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. Talk to you all soon. Peace.